you believe it?
No. With the Airstream, Stella.
I know. That's kind of what keeps us going. We always read every single comment. At the Tampa RV.
We're in this together now.
Is all the unique things that we see and do, including it's not abnormal for us to not have a plan where we're going. A lot of times, I'd say about 90% of the time, we go somewhere on the fly.
Yeah.
We're going to start heading towards, I think, towards Sarasota.
Sure.
Unless we change our mind again. Well, we're down at Sarasota Bayfront. This is one of our favorite spots when we come to Sarasota. We really like the Sarasota area.
Yep.
Downtown area, it's really pretty. We thought we'd start talking a little bit about the wind. We thought we would talk about the wind. This week is going to be our 3-year anniversary of RVing full time.
Can you believe it?
No. Were you asking me?
Yeah, anybody.
We were trying to find a pretty little backdrop for us talking today, and we thought this would be a good place. Minus the weather, the rain and the wind. A lot has happened in the past 3 years.
It has.
We've had 2 years in Vinny, the Class A, and I can't believe it's going to be a year coming up in another month. Is it a month?
No, 2 months.
2 months, yeah, with the Airstream
I
Stella.
know. That
My
went
goodness,
fast.
went very fast. In this past 3 years, we have gotten even more and more busy. As the channel has grown, the community has grown, we're getting a lot more comments, we're getting a lot more emails, private messages. We have a lot of social media accounts. We get a lot of private messages there as well. And please don't get us wrong, we absolutely love it. We really do.
Because really, I mean, that's kind of what keeps us going, is we love hearing you guys talk to us.
Exactly. The stories you share,
Yes.
we absolutely love those. We want to read, and we will. We promise we will. Every single comment. And if you have a question, we're still going to answer those questions. It takes a lot of time to read them all, but it takes a lot more time to actually make comments on all of them. Even though we want to, we're unable to really to keep up. It's getting extremely overwhelming to be able to keep up, and all that does is it affects our quality of content because it limits our time that we can spend on the other things, including editing. Believe it or not, it really does. It takes a lot of time. If there's something that we feel that we need to comment on, we still will. We just can't on every single one of them anymore. It's just we need to focus more of that time on the content itself so that we can provide that better for you. But here's the thing that we were thinking about with this. When a content creator is commenting on every single comment, we feel it kind of takes away from the community, from you guys. So we thought this might actually help you guys as a community to communicate with each other. Use it as a way of building new friendships between you guys, our LRV community, our visionaries. And then, like we said, we're still going to be reading them.
Yeah.
Because we really, really do enjoy that. But if you have questions, don't let that discourage you from asking a question.
Right.
If you have a question, we want you to ask it, and we will do our best to to answer that question as soon as we can. So if we can cut down on some of that time on commenting every single one of them, but still reading them, that will save us some time and give us more time to put more effort and quality into the content.
This also goes for our Facebook and Instagram accounts. I mean, we want the community to interact with themselves as well. And we always read every single comment, and we will continue to like them. But we want you guys to talk to each other too.
And we will continue to read them, just like we have up to this point.
Right.
Sun is coming out, finally. Next thing we wanted to touch base on here was...
Well, our meet and greet that was at the Hershey RV show in Hershey, Pennsylvania, was a success. Yay! And we're going to have another one now coming up in January at the Tampa RV Super Show.
And it's going to be at the RV Life Pro booth again. I think this is at B 231 and 232 is the booth numbers, but when you get to the Tampa RV Super Show, Florida RV Super Show, check the map and make sure that's where the booth is going to be for the RV Life Pro booth.
And it is on Saturday, January the 22nd from 1 to 3 o'clock. We missed you in Hershey. Hopefully we'll see you in Tampa.
Michelle said she had something she wanted to talk to you guys about and wanted me to go do something else. I have no clue what this may be, but that being said, we are in the perfect spot.
Why?
Yachts.
Oh, good Lord.
Our next full-time adventure. I'll go look at our new home, honey. And you just, whatever you have to say, just
keep dreaming.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming.
I will.
All right. I want to kind of take this opportunity to give Brian a huge kudos for just what he has done with our channel. Everything about our channel really is all his doing. His great editing on the videos and a lot of his ideas and things of how our channel is going. That all helped us land in the special edition of a new magazine out called RV Today, and we were just blessed knowing that we were going to be included in this magazine. But again, I just wanted to I'm so proud of Brian. I just can't say it enough.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now.
Excuse me.
We're in this together now.
It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this video, into our channel, and I realize that, and I'm just so proud of him. Many of you know I already have a full-time job, so I can't help a lot of times with him. About the only thing I can do is help answering comments and emails and things like that, but he really is the driving force of our channel. And again, good job. Wake up.
Why?
You're daydreaming again.
Have you seen these yachts?
Yes, I have.
You got a lot of room in them. You don't have to worry about getting into a spot that much.
No.
Sure are nice. Might have to win the lottery first, but
Might.
I'm game for that. So in the first 3 years, we started out picking up our motorhome Vinny in it was Louisville, suburb of Dallas, Texas. Took off on our maiden voyage to Palm Springs, which we fell in love with.
Yeah.
Our very first place we went.
Still up there.
Yep, and we still love it to this day. And then went up the West Coast there, which was absolutely beautiful
Right.
on the one. And
All the way up to the state of Washington.
yeah, and headed back to Iowa. Had unfortunately lost my father at the same time we were going to Iowa. We were in Iowa, and went south, went to Florida, tried to go up the East Coast. COVID hits.
Yep.
Only made it up to Savannah, Georgia, and decided to cut over to the Smoky Mountains, and then went back to Iowa again, took off, went down to Palm Springs again.
Had to get more Sherman's Deli coconut cream pie.
You notice I just jumped right to that. We actually went to Ouray, Colorado first, which was absolutely gorgeous. We loved it there.
Yeah.
But anyway, made it back to Palm Springs and sold Vinny, got our Airstream, went to Texas, went to Indiana from there, get the Alta system fixed, went back to Iowa.
Always go back to Iowa to visit family.
Yeah, every year we try to go back to Iowa around that May to July time period. But then here we are. We decided from there to go and hit the upper peninsula of Michigan and go up to New York and Maine and head down the East Coast finally. And here we are, back in Florida again. But we've learned a lot along the way. When you're living this lifestyle full time, there's a lot that you will learn as you go. And that's the best way to learn, really. Watching videos, you're going to pick up a few things, but the ultimate way to learn how to do anything, really, is hands-on. And that's the way I've always been able to learn the best, is hands-on. And we've learned a lot. We've grown in many different ways. I'm like 2 inches taller now. And outward, yeah. Why'd you have to go and mention that?
There's been a lot of pie along the way.
Yeah, now I've become pie guy. Thank you. But no, it's food is one of those things that it's hard to travel and go different places and see these places and not want to eat there. If
we could just eat our way across America and not have to worry about anything, we
would be very large
and happy.
This whole journey that we've taken, the whole YouTube channel thing, we have met so many wonderful people, new friends.
Yes,
that means the world to us. It really, really does. And it's just amazing. All these, Michelle and I don't know if you know, we're both a double nickel, 55. We've lived in many different neighborhoods throughout our lives, and never have we ever experienced a community, neighbors like we have living this lifestyle. It is absolutely amazing. And it's just, I don't know. I'm lost for words because the friendships we've made is just priceless.
I agree, totally.
One other thing we wanted to talk about is there's been a few of you that have actually reached out and emailed us private messages and asked how you can support our channel. And we've been kind of on the fence about the whole Patreon thing. The Patreon thing is just, I don't know. So what we did is we created just a PayPal account for those that do want to help support our channel. Don't feel pressured at all, please. It's just there if you do want to support, if you want to support Michelle's pie addiction.
Oh yeah, help me get bigger.
We do have our LRV swag. All these links are actually on our website.
livinourvision.com.
Yep. And we also have some resources. We have some affiliate links, which is on our Live in Our Vision website as well under the resources tab. Anytime you purchase anything through one of our affiliates, we do get a little kickback from that. All these things do add up and do help.
Even the Amazon. People buy things on Amazon all the time. We have a link to go to Amazon through our website. Once you click on that link, it's basically...
Yeah. Once you do click on that link, like let's say you're picking a product and you go and it takes you to Amazon. Well, anything else you order from there, actually we get credit for too, as long as you're using that link from our Amazon store.
Yep.
So it doesn't have to be just one of the products that's in our store. It's anything that you purchase once you click on that link. But yeah, those are the ways that you can help support the channel if you'd like to. Again, don't feel pressured to.
Just by liking and commenting the videos, the Facebook posts and Instagram posts, all of that. We love it. We love it.
We love the communication. That's really what makes the biggest difference to us. And when we know we put a smile on your face, it puts a big smile on our
That's
face.
right.
We love to make people smile, make people laugh. We believe it's healthy. And we have laughed ever since day one that we got together. It's been that way ever since, and that is no lie. And I wouldn't want it any different, would you?
Nope, not at all. What do we have planned for this coming year, do you think?
Oh, well, one thing that we talked about one place that we really have been wanting to go is Yellowstone. And the one time that we were going to, the weather was too bad there. So hopefully after Iowa this year, we're going to try to hit Yellowstone first. And then, weather permitting, of course. And then from there, we're not quite sure. We want to hit Colorado. We want to go up to Utah. We want to hit Montana, Wyoming, and possibly some of the islands in Washington.
We'll see. Have to kind of see how much time is left of the year, of the good months to be in those places.
Right. So we haven't got that set in stone yet, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yep.
One of the things we love so much about this life, other than talking to you guys, is all the unique things that we see and do, including
the drum circle at Siesta Beach,
which is always a good place to call it a day.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up. See you next week.